Okay, today we're moving on with the project. If you've been watching the other episodes, I'm changing a half bath I'm changing a laundry room, small laundry room, into a small half bath. And we have already moved the washer and dryer out. We've moved all the plumbing. We have the plumbing ready downstairs, have the sanitary line in, and here's where we're at. All right, here's where we're at. Got the toilet flange in. There's the toilet flange. We have the vent for the toilet in. That is actually behind here. And it's downstairs, and the 3-inch sanitary line is ready to be hooked up downstairs. It's pretty much all in place and ready to be inspected and hooked up. Now, next step is to take these doors down and put in a pocket door. So today's job is going to be installing a pocket door. So first things first, we're going to take these two doors out and get the door frame out so that we can make sure what the rough opening is. Pretty sure it's 58 inches. We want to make sure that that's what it is. So right now I'm going to put you on hyperlapse, and we're going to get these doors off, and we're going to get started on getting the frame out so I can get the pocket door and get it in place. So here we go. Okay, so got the door frame and got the drywall, got it all into the van, and I'm back. Take a look at it. There we go. That's what it looks like, and you got to unpackage it, and as you unpackage it, then it becomes more obvious how the thing goes together. But there it is, and we'll get it inside and start putting it in. Okay, I got my helper here today. She's helping me. This is much easier with two people on this part. You saw where I was picking up the door and the drywall. And the door comes packaged so that it's easy to store for the company, and it's easy to move if you got to when you bring it home. And the instructions are on the box. If you would call those instructions, they're actually just some symbols, and they don't give much detail. Luckily, I have installed these doors before. So, and my helper was with me then also. So she remembered things that we had to do to unpackage this thing and get it ready to install. And luckily, she spoke up before I made a boo-boo. So, it's a good thing. And it comes packaged with literal staples. They're the size of regular paper staples. They're a little more sturdy, but they are the same size as paper staples. And now that's how you get it apart. But you can't leave those because this is the surface that you're going to put your drywall on. So you have to make sure that this is as clean as possible so that when you put your drywall on here, you don't have a problem. And I luckily know that because I've installed these doors. They should put it on the instructions, but they don't. So this is a pretty good sized job, removing all these staples, just getting it ready. I'm gonna try. It's important for me to get this area closed up because I have little ones in the house. So I need to at least get the frame up and get some drywall put up so that I can close this area off. But normally this would just be a one-day job anyway. Okay. To adjust the this door is 83.5 inches. The door opening is 82. So in order to make this thing work, which I've done this in the past because I had a door that was I don't know, it was like 72.5 inches or something that I've put in before that was a special door. And I remember now this is how I did it. You know, it's coming back to me now, but the way to adjust the height on this thing is you cut here and you cut here. And it's not too bad cutting those if you have the right tool. I'm going to be using a vibrating, one of those vibrating specialty tools. I'll show it to you. One of these should get it no problem with the right blade on it. So I'm going to get to it. I'm not going to set up the cameras for this. It's going to be real quick, and I'm going to get this thing up. So here we go. So here we go. Take two. Cut those things off. I showed you a minute ago. I showed you all of those cuts that I was going to make. The tool didn't work. Even with my all those brand new blades that I paid all that money for, I ended up cutting it with a hacksaw. Just a regular $2 hacksaw. That's how I had to cut it. All that fancy tools that I got, all that money, none of them would cut it. And I think we got it right now. It just has to be shimmed now. Should have bought some while I was out. I know I got plenty of them, but now I gotta go dig for them. So we need drywall over here. We need to match the drywall over here. Let's see how level it is right now. The problem is leveling it this way where there's no support down here. Actually, does the instructions say the very first thing is to put in the bottom?
Yeah, the bottom one's first, and
Bottom
then
one should have
it
went in
gets.
first, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
I think that's what I should have done.
yeah, and then it recommended this back wall,
Yeah.
and then that one.
It's level like this. It's level according to that one. It starts getting off level when we get where I've got it jacked like that. Let's see if maybe this will help. That's level.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
It's right on the bubble.
Yeah.
But here's the issue.
Is it level the other way?
It has to be level this way.
Yeah.
That's the important issue. Because the door is straight. If it's not level that way, the door won't open in and out of it correctly. According to that, it's not. I don't know. That's pretty close, isn't it?
Well, it's pretty close.
What do you think?
Maybe if you screw
Is
this
it right
one
on?
You screw this one in, then I think we could make it really straight.
So I'm gonna screw that one in because that has to be centered. That's wrong up top right now, see? Okay, at this point it's very important that you know how to use shims. Shims are used to fill the void between the door frame and the rough-in opening, and the outsides of them will be, if you don't know, it'll be broken off, but it fills the void and allows you to level it while you secure it to the opening. If you don't know how to use shims, there are many videos that show you how to use shims, but it's very important at this stage that you know how to use shims. Also, right here, you want to remember that this is where you're going to attach the drywall. Now you want to mark that so that once you get drywall on, you know where those lay, so that's where you're going to secure it. You also want to use a little bit of glue on those, and be aware that you cannot use normal size drywall screws. It will go into the door. I've actually done this before. So you'll have to get special size drywall, just smaller drywall screws that will allow for the drywall and to go into that strap. Now right here I am getting ready to put the door up. I'm getting ready to put it on the tracks. The coaster wheels go on the track, and I've already installed the brackets on the door. Now each door is different, so the manufacturer will tell you exactly where you need to place the brackets. And right there, they're going to show you where those go on and where they go on the door. And then all you have to do is put the door into the opening. You're going to put the door into the opening, and it's going to go up into those coaster wheels, trolley wheels, and they lock. After you get both locked in, then you can start making your adjustments up and down. Fortunately, on this door, it was perfect. I didn't really have to make any adjustments at all. I just got lucky. Normally you have to adjust them up and down. It comes with a special, all of them come with a special wrench that is offset, that allows you to get to that nut that allows the up and down movement. And there we have it. The door's in. This project is moving along. It ended up being a one-day process to get the door up. And you'll see here, see this tool that I suggest everybody get when dealing with doors. And that is a bladder that has a bulb on it. And that bulb, you pump air into the bladder, and that you can raise and lower whatever you're trying to move without having somebody else with you. And it allows you to make that movement underneath or beside, or however. It allows you to move that object in the direction you want to move, and holds it securely while you attach it. So I would suggest everyone look into those lift bladders. Okay, here's the door in. Let's take a look at it. I've got a lot of trim work that's going to have to be done, but right now I'm getting ready to put some drywall. We're going to put some drywall on so we can close this area up. Here it is. I don't like that rubbing. That's all through the adjustments. I'll see what that is now. That is the bottom slides are not on. There's bottom shims that go on here that glide it, keep it from hitting the sides down there, and that's what that noise is. But the door's in and functioning. So there it is. That's a pocket door. Now I'm gonna put some drywall on there and close this area up. Now we won't have any trim pieces that we're able to put on here, but we will be able to square it up pretty good. So there's a little bit of skipped footage here. I had the wrong size drywall, and at the last minute after work. I had to pick up the drywall and load it on my van, get it home, and I came straight home, installed the drywall, and put the plate on. So this is where we're at now. The drywall is on. First coat of mud, yeah, it's ugly. First coat is always very ugly. Well, when I do drywall, it'll turn out just fine though. It'll look good. You'll see. I usually lay it on pretty heavy on the first, and then I go over with a widening knife and sand it and spread the joints out real wide. So there's where we're at. It's good, really a good fit. It's a great fit on the drywall. Door is really rolling smooth and good. It's actually pulling too easy. I'm gonna, after all the trim is on, I'm gonna adjust those glides to make it a little harder to pull. And now you have to keep in mind there's going to be trim on the outside of this and regular door trim on the inside, and a regular door trim on the outside all the way around. And then there will be a small piece of trim here, and that's what makes the valley for the door to the pocket for the door to close into, and that needs to be painted. And so this is stuff that I can do during the week when I'm off work and keeping the girls, so I can work every day on a little bit of this. My main focus right now is getting this side that faces out. I want to get it completely finished. I don't like looking at an unfinished portion of my house, so I'm going to get it completely finished, all the trim done, painted, everything. And then I'll move back to the inside. So there's where we're at. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode. This project is actually complete. I have all the footage, and I need to do all the editing and make some more videos. So you want to make sure that you're informed when the new episodes come out. If you're not a subscriber, you need to subscribe, and if you hit the bell icon, you'll be notified every time new material comes out, and you'll be able to watch the rest of this project and see this bathroom complete. Now, it's already been inspected by the state. I'm already using it. So if you want to tune in and see, subscribe and watch what happens as we go along with this project. So remember, they may do it another way, but that's the way I do it. We'll see you next time.